It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we got a beer from the Handmade Brewing Company. It's a part of their Whet Ale series of beers. And wait for it, this is a bottle of Deheubarth. Deheubarth? 5.6% ABV, described as a hoppy Welsh ale. Now, being Welsh, I should really be able to pronounce this word, but I live in what is known as, in these parts, as Little England. I live in Barry. It's kind of 7 miles away from Cardiff, and certainly my generation of people, we didn't speak a lot of Welsh. This day and age, my kids are speaking Welsh. The last 10 or 15 years, a lot of people have been learning Welsh. It's just my generation, we didn't quite... It was just kind of starting out to teach the kids Welsh in schools when I was in school. So, Deheubarth, the name of the beer means... It was the old original name for South Wales. So all of the South Wales valleys, all the way down to the coast, it was called Deheubarth in probably medieval times, I'm going to guess. Silver bottle cap, history lesson over. Let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. Lots of smoke on the opening. Beer in the glass. Probably going to be a bottle conditioned beer, so I'm going to leave a little bit of that sediment in the bottle. I'll show you what it looks like later on, but there you go. It's a copper penny look to the beer. Nice levels of carbonation. It's a one finger white head, golden coloured ale. Again, if you watch the Wandering Cleric review I've just posted from the Whet Ales, or the Handmade Beer Company, I met the guys at St Fagans. They do a little fair there on a Sunday where they kind of sell local products. There was a beef farmer there, there was cheeses there, all from local kind of South Wales companies, little kind of cottage industry companies. And again, these guys were there, so they were kind enough. We tasted a few of their beers and it was very, very good. And he gave me a little pack to take away, so here it is. So nice colour, nice look to the beer, nice clarity, nice carbonation. I'm looking forward to this aroma. Oh. And it's perfect. As you guys may have known, I've been out on my travels recently. I've been to Poland. I've spent a week in Poland, and they absolutely love their IBUs. They stick their IBUs in the 80s, 90s, 100. I had a beer which was 110 IBUs. I had a beer which is 200 IBUs. So it's, although I love that style of beer and I love that kind of raw mental edge to a beer, I also like something a little bit from home, you know? And this... It smells really good. There's a level of sweetness in there. There's a level of malt. Of course, it's fantastically hoppy, but there's a lot of aromatic hops in it. There's a lot of aroma hops in the beer. Fruity, citrusy, piney, grapefruity. Oh, can't wait anymore. Got to dive in. Cheers, everyone. Oh, blimey. Stone the crows. Stone the crows. It's a little bit of home. There's big real ale elements in this beer. It's earthy, it's bready, it's biscuity. There's great body to the beer. The water quality is fantastic. The carbonation is really good. And it's blisteringly hoppy. It's right up there, you know, it's right up there on the limit. it's enough for you to kind of session a beer. It's not sending the IBUs into overdrive. Although it's very bitter, it's big and punchy, and it's pulling at the back of the throat. It's still very sessionable. It's fruity, it's grapefruity, it's lemony, piney, and really, really tasty. Really tasty. A taste of Wales. A taste of Great Britain. This is... I've been home 5 days. I'm gonna be honest. I went to Poland, we brewed with Brewer Pinter, we brewed the Imperial Bitter. It's gonna be about 7.1% ABV. It's a cracking beer. I've tasted the wort, it was really good. We added some nice hops into the beer. I then went to a festival for 4 days, where we spent time at breweries, and then we spent time at the festival, and it was great. And we were drinking barley wines and Russian Imperial Stouts, and we were drinking all sorts of fantastic IPAs, and it was all, how can I put it? It was all kind of top quality stuff. The Russian Imperial Stouts were barrel aged in whiskey. They were amazing. They were tasty. The barley wines were aged in Jack Daniel's casks, and the IPAs were 80, 90, as I mentioned, up to 200 IBUs. The beer was great. The people were great. The food was great. And then I got home. I had 5 days off because I kind of pickled my liver a little bit. And this is my first beer. So you can imagine it's my second beer. Sorry, I've had the Wandering Cleric, but this one's really floating my boat. This is the second beer I've had, but it's the first beer that's really made me go, oh, a taste of the UK. Even though it's jam-packed full of American hops, you still got that kind of base real ale flavour. So it's a bottle conditioned beer. I promised you earlier on that I would show you the bottle conditioning process. It's not too bad actually. It's a little bit kind of hazy now. The beer's changed colour. There you go. Nice lacing on the glass. Nice carbonation. Look at that when I rock the beer back and forth. Very good. And it's just had a little bit of yeast in there. It's a natural way to carbonate a beer. If you want to know a little bit more about it, Google second fermentation process. Right, rating then for Deheubarth. It's a taste of home. It's a taste of real ale mixed with fantastic American hops. As I mentioned earlier, the water quality is great. The carbonation is very nice. The malt is great. It's earthy, it's bready, it's biscuity, and then you've got them fantastic hops on the back end. That pininess, that lemon, that grapefruit, that pineapple. A little bit of kind of stone fruits in there. It's a lovely, lovely beer. So I'm going to rate it, and I'm going to give it a very big 9 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer reviews, and cheers.